Yeah, so in the song so far we got this. And then here's where we left off. Okay? And that chord goes to the 10, 6. So the 10th fret, 6th fret. So that is the sharp 9 on top that goes up to the 3rd and down to the root. And that's going to be that barring, so I got the 6th fret up there. Cool. And I let the chord ring out with that. That's the chord we just did. The B flat 7 with it says sharp 11 on the page, but it also has a flat 9. The one where we have that dominant diminished that we want to use. That the pinky goes from the 9th fret up to the 10th while I let everything ring out. And then exactly. And next we have a very easy vanilla chord, which is this. That's just a G minor chord. You know, except I have the third, the flat 3rd on top. It is. That's the flat 3rd, the 5th fret of a G flat minor chord. Just a G minor 7 chord. All right. So that's an easy chord there. And then next we have a C major 7. Boy, I got it really small so I can see you and I can see that you can see my hand. Does that say? Let me look. I'm gonna make that bigger. 4-5-5-4. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Now I remember that. Okay, so this is not what I said it was. Not a major 7 shape with the 3rd fret. That's a. What I did here is I put the 5th in the major 7 chord and a sharp 11. So it's just like Lydian, but I have root, sharp 11, major 7, no B string, and the 4th fret of the high E string is the 5th of the chord. All right, so that was like we had this. G minor, G flat minor 7 to this. The C sharp. I don't know if I might have it as D flat in there, but I can't read it. But C sharp, it's major 7, sharp 11 chord. And then that's not. What is it? I gotta make it big. My handwriting's so crappy. There we go. All right. I trust you can see me because I can see this great now. I made it full screen. So yeah, after that, D flat I have it written as major 7, sharp 11. The melody goes up to the 13, which is the 6th fret, down to the 1st fret, which is actually the major 7 of that, so it all fits within the chord. And then G flat, major 7, sharp 11. I've got 2nd fret, low E string, exactly. 3rd fret, G string, 1st fret, B string, and 2nd fret, high E. So this is obviously just like a major G flat major triad, but with a sharp 11. I use my thumb on the recording for that low note. The alternative would be like middle finger and pinky. It's not. Oh, you can't see my hand. I got my middle finger on the 2nd fret, low E string, pinky on the G string, index finger on the B string, and ring finger on the. That's the way you could do it without the thumb, but the thumb works for me. So after that, the melody goes down to the 1st fret, which you can do just by barring with your index finger, and that's the major 7. Cool. Let me see if I can find a happy medium and make this smaller so you can see my hand. All right, so can you see what I got here? I got the shape. That's the G flat major 7, sharp 11. And the melody goes to the first fret on the high E string, and I do that by just picking up my middle finger and barring it with my index. And now is where we have the C major 7, sharp 11. So that's just your ordinary C major 7 skeleton, like we did when we were going over the standards. With the barring the index finger, so we can grab that major 7 on top. Cool. And now what I was doing when I was writing the next part was trying to keep this note ringing for all the chords underneath it. Like I thought it was like an anchor, and all the chords should fit over it. So next I have B flat major 7. It says sharp 11, but it's actually sharp 5, and that's over here. Cool. It's 6th. Yeah, they're all 7 on the D, G, and B string, 7th fret. But with the 6th fret on the low E. Now see, we have the same note, the same high note, which was my goal. I wanted to go. And then the next one is E flat 7, sharp 9. That's just the Hendrix chord. Except, you know, Hendrix did an E. We're doing it here at E flat. Alright, so that way, I wanted to fit chords. Basically, I had a melody that went like this. You know, and I didn't want to just do one chord over the whole thing, so. That was the idea anyways. When I originally was writing the melody, I didn't just write a melody and then put chords to it. When I got to some point, I was feeling everything out. Like, every little thing out. It was like, that's really pretty. What do I want next? And now I want, you know, brutal. And then I was like, what should go next? And I was just kind of working every inch. So when I got here, that's why it's like kind of so like through composed. It's like a long thing. I just kept going and going until I felt like it was really done. So when I got to this part, you know, we came from here. I wanted to keep that melody going and fit all these other chords over it. Anyway, that's what I have written as the first staff. Obviously, technically, that's like way more probably than a staff would be, but I have them all crammed in there. Yeah, then we go from this to like that B flat major 7 sharp 5, except now it's gonna be A major 7 sharp 5. You know, and then you know, kind of just keeps going. Oops. Yeah. Anyway, I think all the tabs are there. I'm quite sure that all the tabs are correct. So I obviously made a lot of mistakes in naming them. Like that, the major 7 sharp 5 I wrote as sharp 11. And actually, what that comes from would be like the melodic minor version of the chord, like C major 7. In the melodic minor version, you would have a sharp 5, and you also have a sharp 11 too. So. That's all over the C major 7 sharp 5 chord. It has a sharp 11 too in the melodic minor mode. So that's part of it. Anyways, wouldn't have a sharp 5 and a 5, but I think it sounds really cool. Anyways, man, quite a lot there. Do you have any questions? Yeah, try. How about this? Go ahead and take a whack at the whole thing. See if you can play it all the way through. And obviously, you got a little bit of vacation so you won't be able to practice on there. But yeah, how about that? And if next week or next time I see you, we'll see if we can play through the whole thing. And if you have any questions, you know,